Hi guys, Martin88 here and welcome back to another FIFA 22 videos. Guys, first of all, apologies for a lack of videos this week. My son is really not that well. I think he might have COVID, to be honest, and yeah, it's just been quite a tough week, and that is also why there is no face cam today. But rest assured, this video is going to be very, very good. You will all enjoy it, I can assure you of that. So you see on screen at the moment, time of recording, we're actually first in the world. I don't think that's going to stay like that because we actually lost one game, but we're getting there. Also, guys, if you're somebody that would like to take a Squad Battles coaching session, get over to Gamers Academy website and feel free to book me for a slot, or the link will be in the description below. Or if you just want more info, send me an email. Okay, so what are we doing today? I am showing you guys how to be Ultimate 100 Chemistry via co-op. Okay, so what you're going to see on screen at the moment is the team that we're going to be facing, and it's purely just to show you that we are playing it on Ultimate, because when you're playing a team on 100 Chemistry on Ultimate, that means that their rating will go up to 99. You won't be able to physically see that, but trust me, that is what actually happens. That's a fact. So if you don't see any minus stats, you know that you're facing a 99 rated team. Obviously, like I said, it is co-op, so you could see two players going into the game there. I'm actually playing this game with a guy called Taika, who does YouTube as well, so I will put his description, his link in the description below. Go and show him some love, maybe drop him a sub. I'm sure he would love that. A decent player. I've been helping him improve over the course of this FIFA, so yeah, well worth a follow. Right, okay, so this is how it's going to work. This first half is action-packed, full of goals and good patterns of play, stuff like that. The second half is me chasing corners, shots on target. So in the second half, I'm going to be talking to you guys about loads of different things, all Squad Battles related. So trust me, it's 20 minutes of just loads of tips, tricks, and stuff that you guys are going to love. Trust me. I've obviously done lots of coaching sessions, so I know what guys are struggling with and what you'd like to hear, see, and all that kind of good stuff. So, first thing, I am the red cursor. For those of you that have watched me for a while, I probably think over the course of this game you'll be able to tell that. So yeah, just letting you guys know that. So, what's the difference between co-op and solo? For me, not that much, okay? Now, that might sound strange because of the difference in points, but I still follow the same patterns of play, whether it be co-op or solo, okay? It's easier with having a co-op partner, because you can just be a little bit more structured and efficient with the way that you're playing. So like here, I like to defend with fullbacks and CDMs. So Taika has the CDMs and I will always have the fullbacks. Just allows us to be a lot more solid and structured. If I was playing solo, I'm having to rely on my right stick switching a lot to try and do that, which of course I am going to end up making mistakes. So it's just by having your co-op partner just makes it easier, but you're still following the same pattern of play. That's why I do coaching via co-op, because the stuff that people learn they can still take into their solo games, and it's worked a treat so far. Also, what's the difference between playing a low chemistry team and a high chemistry team? Well, we've already touched on it. Of course, we know that the stats are the difference, but you want a bit more than that, don't you? You want to know a bit more than that. So, if I was to strip it down in dummies terms, basically, you can be more wasteful when playing a lower chemistry team, okay? You're going to get less opportunities to create chances against a higher chem team. You're going to get less shots on goal. So you just need to be a hell of a lot more efficient, ruthless. You need to be really good on the ball. And what I mean by that is no stray passes, don't give the ball away. So everything about your game just needs to go up a level, okay? This is something that I go on about a lot when I'm doing coaching. It's like nothing cheap, nothing easy at all. You always need to have that little bit more of an X factor against these top teams. Right, we're just about to go in to goal 1 here. You can see we're already 20 minutes in and no goal. That happens quite a lot. There's no problems because often you can get goals in spats. You know I said about having that little bit of X factor? There we go. That from me, inside the box, nice ball roll to create a bit of space. If I just did a straightforward turn there, I'm probably not going to get a goal, you know? And you could take that from playing solo as well. That finish there has got absolutely nothing to do with playing co-op, because with all due respect to my co-op partner, that's all me, that finish, the way that I've created that. Okay, so that's what I mean about the little bit of X factor. Okay, just that something extra to create that opportunity or to score that goal on Ultimate. That's what you need. So you see here, well, I've got the ball here, no chances at the back, not giving it away. So one thing I would pride myself on is not giving the ball away in my own half at all. Second goal coming up right here. For those of you that watch me a lot, you're just going to know what that is. We've got our CDM on get forward. That's a lovely normal goal for us. Split through the middle of the defence and a cracking finish. Two efforts on goal from me there and 2 goals. That's what I mean by being more ruthless and more efficient. I am going to do like an attacking tutorial and a finishing tutorial as well, because a lot of these can just be words, so it's good for you guys to actually see what I'm saying as well, because I know a lot of you moaning might be the wrong word, but certainly complaining about how hard it is to finish. And personally, I just believe that everyone just needs to knuckle down and actually just improve their finishing, if I'm being straight with you. So, we're now in a nice position. From being 0-0 10 minutes ago, we're now up to 2-0. And we're about to score a 3rd goal right here. And this all comes from really quick forward play. All of our instructions, our player instructions, our tactics, fast build-up, direct passing, players being told to get into the box for crosses, just allows us there to just have options galore. Okay? And I'm going to put a link in to my tactics for you to look at, and maybe watch this video back once you've watched the tactics video, because a lot of it will make a hell of a lot more sense. Okay? So, defending wise, you can see here, he's on the CDMs, I'm on the fullbacks. We're playing really, really narrow. We don't want them to let fly from 25 yards, which a lot of you talk about. We want to push these boys out wide. And we do. It forces him to a cross. We head it away. And now we can start another attack. Which, I'll be honest, this was a great piece of play. So you can see me driving down the wing. Fake shot stop, inside. Here we go, and I was devastated this didn't turn into a goal. But you see there, a little bit of X factor again with that ball roll. I know that needed to get onto Fred's left foot, so we manage it, and we're a coat of paint away from getting our next goal. It wasn't to be, but still really, really good play, and you can see the patterns of play that we are using. We try over and over again, because if something works, guys, do it again, do it again, do it again. This, good goal as well. We recycle the ball. We're nice and patient. Wait for the opportunity and then play it. A phrase that I always say when I'm coaching or doing co-op play, if it's not there, don't play it. Don't force it. Don't just force it for the sake of it, because the moment you've given that ball back, it's another attack that you have to defend from the AI, which isn't a piece of cake on Ultimate and 100 chemistry. So you see again here, I'm taking no chances at the back. I don't want to play that ball around the back with them with 2 or 3 yards within us, because they might nick it. You never know. So, goal number 5. Another goal from me. Again, very, very similar gameplay. Get the ball down the wings, inside, lovely overload, and we finish it to make it 5-0 at half time, which is dreamland. Right, so we already are 5-0 up. Now, this can happen. You might think I'm cherry picking games. Honestly, it was the first one that I recorded. And sometimes it can work like this. It honestly can. But sometimes I might be 1 goal up at half time and then get the goals. You've got to be prepared for everything and for the AI to play differently all the time. So, how do I approach the second half after being 5 goals up? Well, I tell you what I don't do. I don't just go into the second half with the same mentality as the first half. No. I'm expecting a reaction, massively. We've just played one of the hardest teams of the set. So 100 chemistry. And we're 5-0 up at half-time. I'm expecting very much to have a reaction from the AI in the second half. And I'm telling you right now that that type of stuff happens. Equally, if you feel like you're really on the back foot in the first half, I almost guarantee you that come that second half, they will tone it down a little bit and you'll be able to get into the game. You just got to stay mentally strong and be prepared for that type of stuff. Obviously, now what we want to do is we want to try and get our corners and our shots on target. But not to the detriment of our clean sheet. So 0 mistakes with the ball. We don't try anything in our defensive third that is going to potentially risk us losing the ball. So what I will do from a solo point of view or co-op is I always feel like you need someone really quick and nippy on the wings to try and get the corners. So I love having Sterling for this, to be honest, because if you have somebody that is too strong, so say you had a Dama Traore, he's awful at trying to get the corners because he battles for it too much and ends up getting a foot on it and it'll go out for a goal kick. You see how I've just won a few corners there? It's actually with Robbie Keane. You want somebody that's a little bit weaker because when you're playing 100 chemistry, their tackling and their aggression is 99, so they'll come steaming in to win that ball, which is actually why it's easier to win your corners on 100 chemistry ultimate than what it is on low chemistry, because on the lower chemistry ones you literally have to just smash the ball against them because they just won't tackle you. It's so frustrating. So yeah, guys, when you're looking to get your corners, make sure that you've got somebody really nippy on the ball. Make sure you're heading in the direction of the byline, because that will end up being the direction that they tackle the ball, and it should roll out for a corner. Of course, it's not an exact science, but it should work out pretty well for you. And of course, from that point, you want to try and win as many as possible. So if you've got a corner on the left-hand side, you want the person coming short to be left-footed. This is a must. This isn't just a tip. This is a must. And if it's on the right-hand side, you want a right-footer, because it's just the natural angle of them coming to tackle you. It will go out for another corner. And this is what I'm talking about being efficient, guys. You know, we don't want to win one corner, they win it back. Win another corner, they win it back. Because if you did that across 10 corners, that's 10 attacks they're going to have, and 10 times you've got to win the ball back. That's the type of thing I'm talking about when I'm talking about you guys being efficient and being ruthless. This is one of the biggest tips that I give at a higher level, and I often think that people just brush it under the carpet. And the easiest way I can strip it back is when I go into a game, I think to myself, I want 5 attacks to score 5 goals, and then I want 1 attack to get 10 corners. Do you see what I mean? So from that point of view, we could have all the trimmings basically from 6 attacks. So that means we'd only have to win the ball back from the AI 6 times. We could then be in a position to decide whether we wanted to go and get them extra shots on target. But against a 100 chemistry team like this, to be quite honest with you, if you was 5-0 up with 5 shots on targets and you had 10 corners, I'd probably just leave it there, because it's going to be a very, 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 very good score, which is why I keep checking the match facts. So yeah, that's what I mean by being efficient, guys. That is the ultimate of being efficient. Like I said, you could potentially have 6 attacks and job would be done. Which is why, even when things are going really well, with a co-op partner and we're 4-0 up, I see it time and time again, and then we either struggle to score the 5th goal in the second half, because as we get nearer to full time, my co-op partner starts to get a bit stressed and starts snatching at stuff like that. Or simply the AI has just got better. And I always go back to it and say that first half was so easy, that's where we should have scored the extra goal. We really should have done. So, Also, what you would have just seen here is me bringing on substitutes, okay? This is another thing that you guys don't do enough and don't do properly, right? After 65 minutes, in every single game, I put my 3 subs on. And I always put 2 CDMs on and a cam, okay? Because I want to have that extra pace and that extra energy in the middle of the pitch all the time. And you're thinking, well, why? Why are you so rigid with it? The answer is because the AI, one of their only things that deteriorates from 99 is their stamina. Especially if you was playing a team that plays with mixed pressure or just pressure, their stamina is going to drain as the game goes on. So if you're bringing players like Dembele on, or Alphonso Davies, or an Atau, people like that with lots of pace who can do a little bit of everything, they will create you opportunities like there's no tomorrow. They'll be able to drive into that space for you and just take people out of the game. So vital. You want 3 subs with 90 pace or over. That's an order, basically, because it will help you massively. So, at this point, I'm happy to see the game out. Now, last year, as you guys would have seen, I released a few videos. I used to just dribble it round in a circle. That doesn't work this year. So, this is what I do. It's not quite as effective. But, again, if you get a good nippy player, agile player, like Sterling, and you get the ball into the right position, you are then able to see the game out. You don't want to dribble too far in. Obviously, you want to be wary of not dribbling it out for a throw. Because I often feel in this type of position that if you end up giving that ball back, my God, they're going to punish you. It's like the AI can tell that you're holding onto the ball. I really do believe stuff like that. Because there is momentum in squad battles. There is. That has been confirmed. So, yeah, guys. That is it from start to finish. I could literally go on all day, as some of you might be thinking, well, yeah, you have already, you're boring us. But listen, there is loads and loads of tips and tricks within this video that we've just done. So maybe watch it through once or twice. 100% look at the tactics video that I'm going to put in the description below. Yeah. And if you guys like the sound of the type of stuff that I'm talking about, please get yourself over to the Gamers Academy website via the link below and book me up for a session, because I've had major success with all the people that have had sessions with me, and it will transform you. We'll go through stuff like your team, we'll change your team up, we'll change the tactics, I'll go through your gameplay and show you what you're doing wrong and why different tactics would work for you, all that type of thing. And obviously the ultimate aim would be to get you into that top 200. So, literally just wait for the final whistle to blow now, and we will wait to see what the score is. Obviously, while we're waiting for that, I'm going to say to you guys, please drop a like on the video. These tutorials take me a lot of time, and I go through it a few times to make sure that I've got good notes down. So yeah, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. We're really close to 2,000 subscribers now. That would be amazing. Right, now, the amount of points that we got for this, because we didn't get all of the shots or corners. We we cut it short. We basically declared, because we was on for a very good score. And you can see there we get 3,458. I would normally just leave that there, but I want to show you guys the run that I was on, because I actually got 9 5-0s in a row. And I just wanted to show you guys that it can be done, basically. And this is with co-op partners that I'm coaching, basically. That was spread across. As we just have a quick look here. And you can actually see that they're on Ultimate as well. There you go. So all 4 of them games were all 5-0 victories. So, guys, like I said, that is it. Please drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. See you guys later. Bye-bye.